Elon Musk, the tech billionaire and visionary, had a rare free evening. Deciding to enjoy something simple, he walked into a small, cozy pizza restaurant in the heart of the city. Wearing his signature black t-shirt, he drew little attention at first, blending in with the casual diners around him. He approached the counter, scanned the menu briefly, and placed an order for a classic pepperoni pizza. As he sat down at a booth by the window, a warm candle flickering on the table, Elon felt a moment of peace. It wasn't often he got to step away from his whirlwind life of rockets, electric cars, and AI. While waiting for his food, he glanced around the room, observing the lively chatter and the aroma of freshly baked pizzas wafting through the air. Behind him, two young boys stood by the wall, whispering excitedly to each other. Elon didn't pay much attention at first, assuming they were simply being kids. But as the murmurs grew more animated, he couldn't help but catch snippets of their conversation. "That's him," one of the boys said, his voice barely audible but filled with awe. "Are you sure?" the other replied. "What would he be doing here?" "I'm telling you, it's Elon Musk. My dad showed me a video about him last week." Elon smiled to himself but remained still, curious about what they might say next. "Do you think he'd help us?" the first boy asked. The question caught Elon's attention. Help them? He turned slightly, pretending to adjust his seat, and saw the boys pointing at a piece of paper they were holding. Intrigued, he decided to break the ice. "Hey there," Elon said, turning to face them with a friendly smile. "What's that you've got?" The boys froze, their eyes wide with both excitement and nervousness. After a moment, the braver of the two stepped forward and handed him the paper. It was a rough sketch of a small invention, a solar-powered device meant to filter and clean water. The design was rudimentary but thoughtful. "We learned about water problems in school," the boy explained. "We wanted to invent something to help people who don't have clean water. But we don't know how to make it real." Elon examined the sketch carefully, impressed by their creativity and determination. "This is a great idea," he said sincerely. "Have you shown this to anyone else?" "No," the other boy replied. "We didn't think anyone would listen." Elon leaned back in his seat, inspired by their courage to dream big. "You know, some of the world's greatest inventions started with a simple idea like this. How about this? I'll help you get in touch with some engineers who can guide you, but only if you promise me one thing." The boys nodded eagerly, hanging on his every word. "Never stop being curious," he said. "The world needs people like you who think about solving real problems." By the time Elon's pizza arrived, the boys had thanked him a dozen times and left the restaurant, grinning from ear to ear. Elon watched them go, feeling a renewed sense of purpose. Sometimes, even in the smallest, most unexpected moments, inspiration finds you, even if it's over a simple slice of pizza.